We are now in session. We have a special guest for us today, coming all the way from SD, the one and only Miss Aebaybayy. Miss A, how are you doing today?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome.
I'm doing amazing, okay?
Welcome to the know. Welcome.
Give me some,
yeah.
You know what? 100% agave tequila.
Yes, that's how we
I'm
treat.
sipping on that.
That's how we. That's how we do hospitality here in Fresno. We're so excited to have you. You are one of our amazing guests that we're about to share and highlight today. So, can you, for the audience, share a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Okay, cool. Yes. My name is Aebaybayy is my stage name, aka my TikTok name.
Yes.
Not a stripper or anything, unfortunately. I would love to be one. But yes, I am a chef and content creator.
Whoa.
I love to cook and I love to make content about our culture. And I like to specify it as immigrant content, right?
Woo.
So anything from our food, our flavors, our childhood trauma, the way we love.
Yes.
Childhood trauma?
Childhood trauma, baby.
Yeah. Oh,
unlimited.
Yes.
Unlimited. Oh, man.
Honestly, I feel like Southeast Asians need like a discount for therapy because the shit that we go through, you know, is very deep.
I don't think we believe in therapy.
I know we have to, though.
What are you talking about?
We need to start talking about that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, my past work, I was on Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef.
Perfect.
As you know, the first Lao chef on there, so that made me very happy.
Of course.
Deep in my heart.
Represent.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to rep the culture. You know, I feel like that's my purpose in life is to share Lao food and culture to the world, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
That's so exciting. So you got to Fresno. What brings you to Fresno here? I know there's a few events. Can you share with the audience? What does that look like?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's my first time in Fresno.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to the know. Welcome to the know.
I popped in this bitch like 4 hours ago.
Oh, shit.
And went to 3 different places already.
To 3 different places already.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we feel special, man. Don't we feel special?
For real.
Real special.
Yeah.
But I am here to promote an event at Club One. It is tomorrow night. I mean, it's a podcast, so you guys probably know. But it is for an event called Aebaybayy Fest. So I'm here to promote and then connect with my people and hopefully to influence a couple people to come along and, you know, ride that vibe and wave with us. So that's going to be happening March 18th and 19th of next year, 2023. Food, culture,
song, music,
live all of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come party with us. So yeah, that's what I'm here to promote. And just being here with you guys, meeting you guys here today. Like, thank you so much for the hospitality. I'm loving it so far. I'm not
she
gonna
cussed at me like 5 times.
I'm moving in. What?
No. What?
It's just the beginning, baby. It's 5 minutes in. We got an hour to go.
10 more?
You gotta be able to take that, bro.
Yes.
I'm emotional today, man.
So yeah,
You've been
like
drinking a lot, bro.
Damn.
And we had another Cambodian guy in here. He felt special.
special, very special.
Yeah.
Sam.
I felt like I wasn't going to get jumped alone.
Sam is usually very quiet on our podcast, but today he's live. He's live, and it's exciting to see Sam this way. You know, you mentioned about Aebaybayy Fest and your position and your role in that, and really highlighting this festival. This is like one of the first ever, right?
Yeah.
Here for our community.
For sure.
That's special, huh?
For sure.
Like, are you excited for like the talent that they're bringing to this convening that we're having?
Of course. I mean, I just feel like sometimes, you know, we feel like, oh, do we have to wait for, you know, opportunities to happen for us or to us? But I just feel like, you know, like what I think is if we want opportunities, we have to create it ourselves, right? The best way to predict the future is to create it. So it's really cool, you know, like a lot of people that I've met, like even like not too long ago, you know, and then we just have these ideas, just creating loud content and all that. And how can we push it further? So seeing everybody's talents, like especially musicians, artists, and all that, like how do we express ourselves?
Right.
So a lot of it is through storytelling, a lot of it is through music, a lot of it is through food. So how can we bring everything together and inspire kids, you know? And I think that is just a really cool thing to do, especially like for me, like being on TikTok. I feel like, dang, I'm old as hell. Like I turned 33 last week, guys, and I'm I'm a TikTok girl, you know?
33, so young.
Old. You're so young.
Damn.
We feel old now. Jeez, man.
Okay, all right. Hey, she dissed all of us at the same time.
Pause. I try to look the other way.
I look down, they look this.
I went the other way.
No, I mean, it's subjective, but like, come on,
yeah.
like being in your
Yeah.
30s on TikTok is kind of like, it's like high key ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have a mission to be like, so little loud girls can be like, oh my God, I like thank you for representing and thank you for not being embarrassed and thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And I feel like in our generation, we didn't have that.
No.
From like eating lunch at school
Right,
to
right.
getting bullied to all of that. Like, how do we appreciate our culture and be like, yo, like being loud is cool as fuck.
Yes.
Being different is cool as hell
Yes,
and appreciate
yes.
it. So with that festival, right? Like it's just getting everybody together and just being like, hey, we all a little weird,
Yes,
but we're all a little cool,
Yes.
And we all can show love to each other. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's the most powerful thing. And that one thing that's gonna bring us together is just love. That's it.
Cambodian people,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
step your game up, man.
Yeah, because our culture, we're pretty divided. What
Yeah.
I mean, depending
Yes.
on what part of the country you're from, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of don't really fuck with each other, But I think we're at this point in time that we're kind of like, you know what? We need to unite, right? We need to represent our people.
Yes.
We all eat sticky rice, right? We all eat, tamakung and
We
shit.
all eat padak, man. Don't get it
You know what I
twisted.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But
For
yeah, I
that
think
power,
it's
for
time.
that power.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're, I follow you on TikTok. You've been amazing. And I think what
you.
captured me was your enthusiasm, your spirit, right? And just thinking outside the box. So like when you, as our guests are watching this, like Ae is a really great content creator from my opinion. So when you do these different contents, what comes to your mind? Do you think outside the box? Do you want to be different? Because I see that a lot in you and it's inspiring.
Yeah. I would say I just feel like a lot of people look at content creating differently than I do. So
Sure.
what I do is like I feel like, okay, what makes something go viral? What makes something popular, right?
Right.
I truly don't give a fuck how many likes I get.
Right.
I think who is going to be able to share this.
Right.
So for me, number one is relatability. Like, is it relatable?
Right.
So sometimes it has to, like, you have to like come from the heart and be like, what is something that you may be ashamed or embarrassed about, things that people don't talk about.
Right.
And that is my goal. Like, I say things that are crazy to people because I say things that people think.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
speak it out, and it's kind of like, damn, this bitch really fucking
Right,
said it,
right, right.
But it's like, but it pertains to you as well.
Right.
But that's why I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to let you look at me and be like, wow, you are a representation of me. Like, you are my sis,
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like you can be successful on social media, is that connection, the relatability, like all that, I'm not going online like, oh my God. And I used to be that bitch, like I take a selfie, like 3 filters, 4 apps, like angling, oh my God, I'm so cute, like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, forget all that. Yeah.
And I'm like, do you know my dad used to beat my ass? And everybody's like, what, dad used to beat my ass too?
Yeah.
But it's like that toxic connection,
Right,
it's
right,
kind of
right.
like, oh, like, we feel the same trauma, but then like, okay, how do you take a step further than that? That kind of like from relating of that we used to get beat. How do we heal each other?
Right.
How do we say, hey, it's okay, and start opening those conversations
yes.
and talk about therapy that we do not believe
Yes,
in?
yes,
But sometimes
yes.
therapy with our friends
Yeah.
is validating as well. It's like, hey,
But I
I'm
think it's
sorry.
with the right people.
Of course,
You know
and
what I
you
mean?
gotta
can't
be picky.
You can't just let anybody into your inner circle.
Hell
You know what I
no.
mean?
Hell
It's
no.
like if you're not popular one day, right? Nobody fucks with you. But as soon as you get popular, everybody want to be your friend. And you
Yes.
can't let everybody within your inner realm, because it goes deeper than that.
For
And
sure.
so you
I
kinda
1,000%
do I
agree.
trust?
Yeah.
Even if you know each other for like 2, 3, 4 years.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, if you have that deeper connection, that bond with that person,
Mm-hmm.
that same trauma that you're talking about, that, okay, we went through the same shit. All right. I feel your pain.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's what
Because
it
you have
is.
to understand how, if people will understand and try to like help heal each other, or people may use that weakness against you and
you.
be like, I know you ain't shit because A, B, C, D, E, I got a whole, but you don't. But it's kind of like when you do that self-love discovery and all that, you get to feel the vibe, and it's true. I mean, even like when I walked in, you were like, hey, you have like really high energy. Like I sensed that, right?
Are you spiritually awakened?
I would like to think so.
Yes,
I knew this was coming.
No, I'm just saying, because she does vibe at a different level, and right when she walk in, you could feel it.
Yeah.
You could feel it. Her
Mm-hmm.
presence,
Yep.
like it's very strong and it's gentle at the same
And we
time.
need more of
like
that.
balance. It was.
I don't know
Yeah.
about gentle.
Need more of that.
No.
I'm sitting right next to her.
You don't know. You don't know what it is. I'm just gonna do it.
I don't know what gentle is.
Toby's right. I felt it too.
Yeah.
And I think for our Lao women, we want them to be that more, right? Be like that more often. Yes. And like some of our audience that follow you and some of that may not follow you, you got into cooking. You got very, very popular in cooking.
Yeah.
Can you share that? What was that experience like, and what brings you to that? Making our traditional dish and educating people about Lao food, because a lot of people don't know about Lao food as much, right?
Yeah.
They think it's Thai, but where do we fit that in, right? Where's your passion in the cooking? Because you're very popular in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, I would like to say, because I grew up, I turned 10 years old and my dad was like, get in the kitchen and help your mom, and it was like, it was bonding time with me and both my parents. They were very, like, both of them were great cooks. And every night, my parents would always be like, we have to eat dinner together. It didn't matter. I played sports, like, after school. My sister played instruments. Like, it wouldn't matter until it was 10, 11 p.m. It was like, we all have to eat dinner together every night.
So you sit in that table in a circle,
yes,
or even
in a circle,
on the ground,
on the ground.
Same bowl with every family.
Right?
Yes,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Yeah, every
okay.
night. So that was like that love language that I had. So I was like, hey, and then, I like, before when I was here, I went to school for finance. I had a finance job. I did everything right until I was like about to turn 30, the life crisis. And I told my parents, like, I can't do this. I'm fuck this shit.
Yeah.
And I like took a risk, and my parents were like hesitant about it. But I feel like the thing about Lao parents is if you like kind of like trick them, like mind fuck them into being like it's their idea, then they'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because first my dad's like, don't do it, bitch, But I was like, Dad, but you taught me to be a fearless woman, You taught me to be invincible, and
Bring
I'm
it
gonna
back
do
to them.
it.
Bring it back to them.
And then he's like, you know what? You know what?
Give them a direction and make them choose a color.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. But so that's kind of what happened, like, in summary, and I just ran with it. I ran with it, and I think I had a mission because I didn't want our Lao food to be the shadow. I mean, I felt like even me as a woman, like, I would always feel like, if I wasn't cute enough or pretty enough because I didn't look a certain way, like I was always the shadow of something or someone else. But it's kind of like,
you were
but then,
living to someone's standard.
Yes, but then when you
yours,
look back, like when I look back and I can reflect, like even. Like, to this day, I love to talk about how a lot of, Lao immigrants have restaurants that, they call our Thai restaurants, and it's not necessarily like Thai people's fault or anything.
Yeah.
Because if you look deeper, it is our inner self-shame.
Sure.
So it's kind of like our inner self-shame. And where does that stem from? It stems from when we're, growing up, and then we're teased like, like we're the farmer Asians, or we're not good enough, or these are the city Asians, all that stuff. It really stems from us. So then the way that we're going to fix that, and the way that we're going to have a lot of Lao restaurants and Lao culture popping up and unapologetically, is self-empowerment. Yeah, and then it starts with, it's the littlest shit. It starts with social media. It starts with representation.
Yes.
It starts with, oh my God, like, I don't have to be embarrassed that, like, I don't have to be half this, half that, or anything. Like, I'm for 1,000% Lao, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm spicy as fuck and potent as hell.
Yes.
And you're gonna be scared of me.
Yes.
I am a little scared though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think, like, once we have that self-love coming which into fruition, which I see now, and it's just not just me. Like, I'm not, oh my God, I'm the first one. I'm not like, I have other friends that are on cooking shows that are, focus on Lao food and all of that. And then we're, as a collective, we're connecting, and we're just like, oh, how are we going to show Padek this way? How are we going to do this way? Like, it's like we have the same mission.
Right.
So everybody just works together. And like, I swear, guys, I'm telling you, like 5 to 10 years, like Lao food and Padek is going to be that fucking it shit.
It's going to be, I agree with you.
It is.
I totally agree with her,
and it's going to be like, and if it motivates Lao people to be like, change their wording, and this is a Lao restaurant, stanky stank is the way to go. Like, watch.
I saw that comment.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, if Crocs can be trendy, because I want a pair of Crocs. If Crocs can be trendy, what the fuck's Padek? Padek is tasty as hell. That is a very bad analogy, but maybe we should cut that out. But I'm saying that anything can be trendy if we make it cool.
No, totally.
Yeah.
I know
very
for
passionate.
next level chef.
No, you could tell. You
No,
could
you could
tell
tell.
by the way you speak and
Yeah.
your demeanor and everything that this is something that's very important to you, and this is something that maybe the heavens ordained it to you, right? Like maybe they said, you know what, you're charged with fucking doing this shit on Earth.
Yeah,
right? Before you
yeah.
fucking die, you have to do this shit. And so
Yeah.
I think for you to kind of find that out early, most people don't find out what they need to do in life until on their deathbed.
Yeah,
And so,
exactly.
It's very different to see somebody of your caliber be a leader. So,
I think 30s is when you kind of awaken.
Yeah.
That's me personally too. Education wise, your career change, right? I don't know about you guys when you graduated.
I never did.
Right.
Toby
You
never-
got your business
Toby went
in your 30s.
Start crying.
Yeah, you got your business.
I'm
when
gonna be
you're-
like, what's your
Yeah.
name? My Nia.
So I'm thinking
she had to
30s
go
is-
back because everybody had it.
No. Sam is right. Like
Yeah.
late, right? You don't really get to understand, and you get a feel. Your trials. You're doing trials.
Yeah, we had our fun in our 20s.
Yeah.
Right. 30s is kind of time to buckle down.
Yeah.
So that's how
What
I
about if you're in your 40s?
in 40s, man. I'm already set in my ways. Right. Things
You're
aren't
50.
working anymore. My back is out.
You got to swivel, bro.
Swivel. That's how my back goes
You gotta
worse,
swivel,
bro.
bro. Save your back, bro.
Okay, show me that technique.
So you. Snap. Yeah, that's fine. Let's
It's party time.
So you you got into the scene, social media, right? And
Yes.
food content is one of your dominant, I guess, ammo that you do. Thank you, Toby.
I got you.
As I see you, one of the most. There's other food content creator Lao guys, and they're doing amazing work. They're collaborating with other Lao folks too. But how do you see yourself influencing younger women, like Lao women that said, "Man, I want to be like A one of these days"? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like it's super cool.
Yeah.
For
So
the
many
most
people look
part.
up to you, huh?
Yeah.
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 And it's like very humbling, But for me, I think my focus is like I have two little sisters, and they've always been, like the goal for me.
How old are
with
they?
them? One is 30, and one is 22.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love them. My name is A. My sister's name is B, and then. My youngest one, we couldn't name her C because C means fucking Lao.
That's
C,
we
right?
established that beforehand.
Yeah, we can't call you C. Yeah, her name is Nana.
So you went to D?
No, okay. They got the C dive. They got the C dive. So it's Nana. So like my two little sisters, I love them very much, and I just like try to like motivate them to just be like, hey, be whoever you want. Like I love you anyway. Like it doesn't matter, and all you really need is one person. You know.
Right.
So for me, it was like kind of like my dad. Like my dad was always like. But the toxic dad, right? Don't be scared of anybody in life except me, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like
yeah.
that,
Oh,
But
he's a
it's
good
like,
man.
But I love you so much. You
Yeah.
could do or be anything. So it's like, and then I came to the U.S. like 15 years ago, like by myself, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna discover this.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
My parents, like my whole family lives in Laos.
Yeah,
Wow.
your English
Yeah.
is awesome.
Thank
by
you,
the way.
Barney and
15
Power Rangers,
years?
motherfucker. Barney and Power Rangers.
Oh shit.
So you came over here by yourself? Were you looking for
Yeah.
something, or were you just?
Were
trying
you
to
looking
get
for
away from-
someone?
I was looking for freedom, motherfucker. The fuck?
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get away from my dad. I'm trying to get my dad. I'm scared of him.
You gotta go to Laos for freedom. See, like, right? Everybody's life perception is different. Maybe I had to come to America for freedom. You gotta go to Laos for freedom.
I was like, God, damn, I got to pay my taxes. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If we were going back to Laos, we're running away from something, man.
Run away. We ran away from something for sure.
You were featured on Gordon Ramsay
Yes.
show.
Next level chef.
Can
Yes.
you share what that experience like to be the first Lao on the show? That's how I found you. No, I'm serious. I was like, who?
Man,
Someone posted me and sent it to me like, Lucky, look at this first Lao chef on the show. So I'm like, man, let me add her as a friend. Like, cool.
All I thought was like, damn, this girl loud. Oh my goodness. And next thing you know, he's like, oh shit, she's gonna be on Now in Session. Oh fuck.
Sam
All
was
that
like,
toxic shit's gonna come creeping up to you.
and I knew she was gonna sit next to me too.
Sam was twitching like, oh man, it's happening. Lucky, it's happening. Like, yeah, it's happening. Go get them wings. It's happening, man. Yeah. So
That's funny.
Can you share with the audience like what was that experience like? Like,
Dude, it
Yeah.
was cool as fuck,
Yeah.
okay? It was bomb.
yeah.
But a lot of people were like, oh yeah, you know, they just call you and be like, you want? I'm like, I wish they just called me and asked me, bro. Like audition was crazy.
No way.
Yeah, audition is crazy. I don't know if I can talk about it a lot, but I mean, fuck it. You know, season 2 is already filming, so.
Fuck it.
But it's like a lot of like personality
Right,
thingies,
yeah.
right? So then I auditioned for a couple months, like 3 or 4 months,
wow.
and then and I had to do psych tests, you know, because they had to make sure like, if I
You ain't
lose,
camera shy,
am I gonna
nothing
go
like that, yeah.
shoot the place out?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, are you a sore loser? Here's 500 questions.
You coming to cooking strapped or what?
Yeah. What?
You gonna throw sticky rice at the voters or evaluators?
Yeah.
Seriously, but it was a whole process.
Yeah,
but then the
yeah.
experience was just cool, man. I'm just like, very happy-go-lucky. And then a lot of people that dealt with Gordon Ramsay, they're like, oh my God, is he really that mean?
Right.
You know? And I was like, whenever Gordon Ramsay yelled at me, like there was one, like, I'm just not like, you know, I'm just a loud girl. I'm trained. Like,
Why did he yell? Why did he yell at you?
no, he yells at everybody, bro. But like, you know what I mean? And but the game is like, okay, so the premise of the game is there's 3 different levels, okay? There's a basement level, it's like the shitty kitchen, the middle is like commercial, and the top is bougie, you know?
Oh.
And me being my loud ass, I said, I don't care, I could be at the basement, man. You know? I grew up in the boonies, like, I don't know how to use that goddamn blender.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is the mortar pestle, bro? You know? So I was like, fine, I don't care. But then I thought I had the advantage, but then like there is like this little elevator thingy where the ingredients, it starts from the top to the bottom.
Right.
So the bottom, you get the shittiest ingredients, you know? So I'm like, oh, I guess I should just be in the middle, whatever, you know?
Right.
But you grab these ingredients, you have 30 seconds to grab whatever, and then in a minute, you're like, what are you gonna make? I'm like, I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I'm looking at the shit. Yeah, you have to create something out of your ass, literally.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did you bring the padak to the show?
I brought my dad and the contestant. It was in my hotel room. They wouldn't let me get it.
What the hell?
Bro, every night I hung my padak to sleep. I said, I need you,
You
man.
should have tried to sneak it in, you know?
Bro.
They about to learn tonight. I'm bringing padak to the show, man.
They were like, they
You
didn't
get
let
the
me.
coke too and everything?
I had the contestant in my hotel room.
How do you make padak in an hour? Oh, I got
Dude,
you.
I was hugging it in my hotel room.
I can imagine going around. What's that smell?
Yeah.
You about to learn today. That's padak, baby.
No, but yeah, it was crazy because whenever he would yell at me and stuff, you know, I felt like it was my dad, you know,
Yeah.
because you know, like loud dads are like,
You just
oh,
laugh.
cat, boha, kohan, It's
Yeah,
like,
boha, boha.
if I didn't love you, I wouldn't cuss you out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Tough love.
Tough love, yeah.
tough love, yeah.
So he's like, Miss A, what the fuck did you make? And I'm like, I don't know, chef, what the fuck did I make? You tell me, you're the chef. Like, I don't know.
No, yeah.
I'm like, sir, I whipped this out of my ass, sir. I don't know. And I'm just giggling the whole time. And even Ramsey was like, you're just the happiest person. Like, you're just so giddy all the time.
Yeah.
You haven't met
I'm
my
like,
dad,
I'm like, happy to be here, motherfucker. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
For our viewers, padak is fermented fish
Sauce.
salt that's been fermented for a very, very long time.
In other words, bahok.
Bahok, yeah,
So
combine.
how did you hear about the audition? Like, how did you know that, hey, you know what, I'm going to sign up for this thing, you know?
See, it was so crazy because I quit my job and I started my meal prep business, Stir Fry Master, right? So I started doing like cooking content, and then I started going on TikTok because I didn't have a day job anymore, so I could say what the fuck I want, you know? I'm like, fuck everybody, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know, corporate didn't have to come to me like, hey, shut.
Yep.
So I started being like authentically myself more, and it's like the craziest thing. I started doing that, and opportunities started like coming to me,
Right.
and then I started creating opportunities for myself at the same time. But people were like, "Hey, you would be so like cool because like you know how I speak and stuff." They're like,
Right.
it's kind of like, you know, I am the ethnic little Lao
Authentic.
Ramsey,
Authentic,
right?
yeah.
But then I make like food content too, so I had a friend like send me the flyer on Instagram, like
No
little
way.
flyer. Yeah, and then another person sent it to me. And then I was like, oh, okay.
I could do
fuck
this.
it. Yeah. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
applied. It was like 500 questions. I said, hell the fuck no. What the fuck is the SATs? And then, you know, I was like, I'm not doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, every day I'm like answer like 20, you know, I'm answer 20. So that's a crazy story because I would answer like 20, 30 questions a day. So I tell this
Are these
story.
like multiple questions?
Multiple questions, like, yeah.
multiple choice answers.
Multiple choice.
Oh, multiple choice.
Yes, yeah. And it would have tricky ass questions like, have you ever lied before? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, and then I was like, no, never. I'm truthful. Or yeah, sometimes when it's convenient, you know. And I'm like,
So you lied on the test.
I'm like, no. I said no when it's convenient because I'm like thinking like if I never lied, then they're gonna think I'm a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like life is about strategy, baby. I'm gonna lie on my ass.
It's chess.
Yes.
I mean, clearly, got. So then I told this story to the casting director, and he was like, "That's so crazy, because usually." The testing thing will time out, and it didn't time out, so I guess it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
So, you know, you're a content creator now. How many followers do you actually have?
I want to know
Not enough.
how many haters do you have?
That's the right question. That's the right question. How many haters you got?
Yeah. What about all these thirsty guys? Do you ever get like these thirsty ass dude in your DMs? Because I remember one of the posts. And I put a smiley face. Like, dude, that's crazy. So do you actually get guys that DM you or comment on, like, say...
She wants to know about the dick pics.
Most definitely.
Dick pics too?
How do you respond to that? How do you respond to these, like, guys? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I am quite witty, if you didn't figure that out. But
Yes. I definitely feel that.
I don't know. I mean, I do appreciate them, you know, like they make the world go round, right?
Sure,
but it's kind of like really not my focus, you know. I don't really care about that. For me, what empowers me are Southeast Asian women that look like me that say, "Hey sis, thank you for representing."
Right.
Because you know Asian bitches are the most hating ass bitches in the world. I said what I said. But the fact that y'all love me, I love you too.
Yep.
I'm here for you, baby. Do you know how long it took me for my people to love me?
Yeah.
Especially women, forever.
Yeah, forever.
And I love and appreciate that so much. But it's hard, you know. It's hard to build trust because we're always like, everybody's sus. And you know why? It's because our generation, our parents train us to compete with each other.
Yeah.
Even our
Trying
cousins.
to outdo one
Yes,
another.
our
You know what I mean?
cousins, our
Or compare,
friends.
right? Compare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not until this generation, and I don't know what it is, to where women that look like me can be proud of me and be like, I'm so happy for your success, and mean that in the most genuine way.
Yeah.
And I'm like not saying it's success, man. I have a long way to go. You know, I haven't scratched the surface of what I want to do in life. But when people are like, hey, like, thank you so much, like, you know, like even like an episode, one of the episodes on Next Level Chef, and that was the proudest moment. It wasn't me, you know, cooking with Ramsay. It wasn't da-da-da. It was an elimination challenge, and I made yam kung, okay? I made yam kung salad.
I seen that.
Yeah. And I beat a fucking, you know, French cuisine dude, right? And a shrimp and grits classic.
Wow.
You know, Southern American food. And I made yam kung, and then I beat it, and everybody was like sent me voice texts, like in tears, and I'm reading all these comments, and I'm just crying. It was the first time I said, oh my God, like I represent my people. See, I could cry right now. Like that was like the most important like moment of like what I'm doing, like, oh, this is purpose, you know, like this is why I did it.
Well, I could tell you that you definitely made an impact. Even my mom, right? As I'm sharing the video with her, like, Mom, look at this person is on this cooking show, right? And I think she shared it with her girlfriends, right? That was an empowerment movement, you know. And I think you inspired a lot of different folks to really come out and highlight or showcase some of their talents. You know what I mean?
For sure.
When you think about your cooking, your techniques, your style, your flavors, did some of that stuff, did you learn that back in Laos too? And you mentioned you came here at a very like teenage age. Like, did you take some of those techniques, ingredients here to the States?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I just learned from my parents, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I turned 10 and I went in the kitchen, and I was the girl that would, you know, tam cheo in a thingy and wear sunglasses so the pepper wouldn't get in my eye, you know. Or I'll dip pak bong, like each one, and it'll take like 2 hours for me to dip all this, the morning glory of pak bong.
Yeah, no culinary training or anything. You just went straight into that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I think
I never went to culinary school.
So you basically
That's amazing.
No, she had
the
home
taste bud
training.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy.
It's the taste bud, because not everybody could cook, bro.
That's true.
You
It
could
is.
know all the stuff you want, but if you don't have
Right.
that taste bud
Right.
to mix
Yeah,
the
the
ingredient
flavors.
in, the
The
flavor,
flavors.
you're not gonna know.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you guys right now, like Southeast Asians, I'm telling you, like we can go and like, you know, and I did pretty far in that thing, you know, and I didn't, like, honestly, let's be real, you know, I didn't intend to win. I didn't go to culinary school.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck I got there. I told my dad, I was like, Dad, just be
Instagram.
grateful.
It was Instagram. You quit your job. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Southeast Asian tongue, there's nothing like it. We can lick something and we know exactly what the fuck it needs and how much it needs.
Yeah.
Right? Like Toria's be like, my mom always be like, put a little thing. I'm going on, you know, like, what is thing? We know.
Yeah.
We know exactly what it is, you
Yeah.
know? And then like no measurements or anything. So when they were like, hey, you have to create something, bro, there were like people memorizing recipes and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
really?
like
Wow.
like behind the scenes, like
Right.
the contestants were memorizing recipes and shit. You know what the fuck I was doing? Playing Uno.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I have
Yeah.
to lick it. I have to lick it.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you need?
Yeah, to taste it.
Yeah.
You have to taste it,
So
yeah.
Southeast Asian soul food.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
what we're
Southeast
doing.
Asians, we got that tongue, bruh.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
all ways.
Yeah. So, hey,
Always work.
so some of our audience also wants to know, what part of Laos are you from? What part of Laos are you from?
Vientiane City girl for life.
Girl. For other folks that don't know where Laos is located, Vientiane is the capital of Laos in the Indochina, right in between Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. So cool, Vientiane, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely a lot of flavors out. So you even, I follow you, so you did one TikTok where you tried different fish sauce.
Yes.
I thought that was so hilarious, but so freaking creative.
Yeah.
To me,
Were you taking
if
shots of fish sauce?
No, she was
Like
doing
sipping it?
Yeah,
Sipping
she
it,
was
licking
doing
it.
where there's 5 different fish sauce, and if she wanted to
Like
the
blindfolded?
brand, right? You wanted
Yeah,
to see
what's the
to see
brand?
the
what brand it
brand.
was.
Like the 3 crabs and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
as a chef, would you be able to taste
Yeah.
and tell what label?
Oh my
this
goodness.
Really?
That shows how advanced her palate is.
is? When she talked
You know
about
I mean, I didn't
taste,
get
right?
all of it right though. I
Oh,
mean, I
yeah.
got 3 out of 5 because
3
I
out of
switched
5?
to 2. That's why I switched to 2. Motherfucker.
Yeah. The viewers, go check out A's clip on that about fish sauce. You guys would die. I was laughing all freaking day because I can't tell. I don't know if it's a crown, the squid.
If it's
or,
salty, it's salty to me.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
It's
that's
the
me too,
deepness
bro.
of the umami. It's like the deepness of the umami.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, when a lot of people were saying like 3 crab, you know, during the pandemic, it's like, oh my God, this shit's $10, $15, all
Yeah.
this shit, you know? And I'm like, why the fuck get the cheap one and put
Yeah.
a little bit of padak in that bitch
Yeah.
and then boom, 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 and then you're good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious.
So, what? Yeah, it's not. You like thumb a lot, so we like thumb too. My favorite is thumb tua, long bean. Toby, what's your favorite thumb?
Oh, I can't eat spicy.
You
so I
got
don't
spicy?
Yeah, I got my 2 thumbs right here.
What?
Kun lao, spicy. What
like-
Why
I got-
you gotta
can
talk
hit what I-
shit for?
I
I
know.
can't eat spicy.
He's a oh,
Contestant.
what kind of thumbs are you? I got 2 thumbs.
Yeah, no,
I got one
actually,
thumb here.
we're talking more of like salads.
I know.
Yeah, what kind of salad do you like?
Papaya, man.
Papaya.
Papaya.
So, hey, what is your favorite salad of our culture?
I like tamaghung, I do, but I
Okay.
have to put a little bit of kapur in,
Okay.
in there.
Oh, that
My little noodle.
Little long noodle?
long noodle. The right.
Is it
The rice-
vermicelli or vermicelli?
or
I say vermicelli.
I say vermicelli too because
Yeah.
we're not Italian.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
not
vermicelli?
Vermicelli. There's no
Vermicelli.
Exactly.
Vermicelli.
Yeah,
Vermicelli.
We get foreigners saying that. Foreigners, they do say that. You know, they say vermicelli. I say vermicelli.
I'm a foreigner then. Damn it.
You're a foreigner saying
I go to like Vietnamese restaurants, say vermicelli.
You wrong.
Or-
That's what the fuck you are.
See? I knew this was coming. Leave her hanging.
Block me, bro. You're gonna block my great.
When you first came here, did you land it in San Diego, or where did you land it? Where did you? Go
I
stay
did.
at
I landed in San Diego, and I stayed with like my dad's cousin. You know, like I guess it's still family,
Yeah, family.
right?
Cousins.
Yeah. Well, that's a long story though. You know,
Oh,
he had 2
yeah.
sons. He
Were
had
you
2
scared,
sons.
when,
and
or
his-
you were ready to come to the state?
I was ready to get the fuck out of Laos. That's all I knew.
Did you speak English? Did you know a little bit
Yeah,
English?
I went to
She
English
said
school.
Power Rangers and Barney, bro.
I went to
you're right,
English
you're right,
school,
you're
you know,
right.
and I've
Yeah.
been to like when I was little. I was in America for a little bit when I was
Okay,
little.
okay.
And I was little, and then like my grandpa got sick. You know, he had cancer, so then we moved back to Laos. So I was here probably like 4 or 5 years, which is crucial in language
right.
learning,
Yeah,
right? So
totally.
like I had Cartoon Network, and I had gone to kindergarten. in first grade and stuff here. So I had the base there, so I was really lucky. But then when I went back, there's English schools there. So I went to Vientiane International School. It is like I guess the American Embassy like runs it. Yeah. But you know, it's like all cultures, like all my friends, their parents like worked at UNDP, ambassadors, all that. Like I'm like very well connected because I went to like a lot of my friends like, you know, have the green passport, the diplomat passport. Yeah, we'll go to field trips, they'll bring drugs and shit. Nobody will check their shit. You feel me, guys?
Damn.
Yeah. That's what the fuck I was on. What the fuck was you on?
So did you come here? Did you have to, like, you know, most people that come from Laos, they have to marry somebody.
K1 visa? K1 visa.
You think I got 90 days for y'all?
I'm just saying, you know?
No, because so see, everybody always asks about my visa status because they're like you're fraudulent, like, something's not right, you know? No.
For all the guys.
Unfortunately, I'm not a Mianoi. I wish I was a Mianoi. I wish I was.
Just get paid, huh?
Exactly. Get paid. Only see you on the weekends. Don't gotta wash your drawers. You know, it's a good deal for me. Why the fuck I gotta spend every day with you anyway?
That's right. You know, you mentioned Laos. Like now that
give Sam
Laos.
a chance to ask some questions.
Okay, yeah, Sam. Yeah, go ahead.
What about the Cambodian people?
Bullshit over here, man.
What about the Cambodian people?
Go, Sam.
Getting so excited and shit,
Yeah.
fucking leaving Sam out of it, like always.
I know, man. What the hell, bro?
It's
Yeah, I
not
gave you a
that.
chance right now.
Don't mess it up for us. Don't mess it up for us.
I don't even know where to begin because you make me start a brand new conversation.
I got you. What useless talent do you have?
Oh my gosh.
What uses? I think everything I do is
It's useful.
because I'm not a useless ass bitch. But if you were to ask
Thank you, Toby.
If you were to ask
Thank you for asking that question, Toby.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna go with what fruit are you? What fruit are you? No, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Ask me that.
No, I don't. Not gonna
What
ask you
useless talent do I have? I can burp on demand.
Oh my.
No shit.
No, I don't want to. I'm too close.
How can you burp on demand?
You just like breathe in and then breathe out.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's see real quick.
What the heck?
Jump roll for that one.
I guess it's better than farting on demand.
I can't fart on demand. I have IBS. I'm gonna like shit myself. I got IBS. I cannot do that.
That's really hard. That's really hard.
That is hard to do. Burp on demand.
Damn.
Dude.
It's useless.
I can't burp.
I can't.
Not on demand.
You can't. What the hell?
that's-
That came out like a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it one more time. Just
can't-
breathe in, breathe in. There
There
you go.
There you go, Sam.
Sam!
Yeah.
Useless
I
talent.
found a useless talent.
I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
So you better thank her for that useless talent, bro.
I know. I got to show patience this now.
You know, you mentioned you mentioned about Laos. So like with the content creating and the more popularity to get, do folks in Laos know who you are as well?
According to my sisters
They
and
do?
My TikTok followers,
Yeah.
they do. Like,
Yeah.
because I've been viral in Laos and Thailand a couple
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
but I guess I'm gonna find out very
you go
soon.
back?
Yeah.
Are you visiting?
So I'm visiting, guys. So yeah, I mean, I have some news. You know, my lease is up in my apartment in early December.
She's going to move to Fresno.
You gonna move to Fresno?
She's going to move to Fresno.
Hell, fuck no!
That was so
Too
quick.
goddamn hot.
we got beaches here. It's the canal. That's our beach.
What? No,
We're a farm town. We're a farm town. That's why. Yeah. So you go. When are you going back to Laos?
I'm probably going like mid-December.
How long are you
Good
gonna
weather.
stay?
Good weather
How long are
there.
you going to stay, though?
How
How long are you going to stay in Laos?
2 months.
Oh, wow.
So 1 month I'm gonna eat and be with my family, and the next month I am gonna like get a crew and try to do a vlog documentary on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's my
Table
idea.
clap for that, man.
So this size at A, it's not going to be there anymore. It's going to be...
Damn!
Damn, Sam.
Did you say I'm gonna be a fat bitch? What the fuck does that even mean?
You know, it's pretty humid.
Captain America, you need to
Captain
slow your
America, you
roll,
need to slow your
bro.
roll. See?
Yeah, what
See?
the hell? You're banned from asking
Bad
questions
question.
anymore, bro.
I
The fuck?
didn't ask a
Damn,
question.
bro.
Wait, I made a statement.
I'm gonna turn off your mic right now. What the fuck?
Victoria, edit that.
No, but like dead ass. Seriously, I'm gonna like, and this is gonna be a passion project for me. And I met this Lao girl through TikTok, and she went to film school.
Well, aren't they all Laos in Laos?
No, this bitch from Chicago.
Oh, she's from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her there. God, let me finish the
Are they all
story.
from Laos?
Yes.
If only men listen more.
We just need clarification.
I'm
all right?
just here
You know what
by
I'm saying?
myself, just fucking lollygagging over here.
So she's from Chicago, and you met her.
Chicago, I met her, right? So she's a producer, and they have a videographer, and then we're just gonna go, and I'm gonna try to get funding for it. I'm gonna ask my followers. I turned 33. I'm gonna ask my followers for $3. I would love $3 from you. Thank you very much. $9. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna try to go to every province in Laos. And talk about the signature dish and then how to make it kind of thing. And I feel like it'll be very meaningful because the producer that I'm going with, she's Lao American that's never been to Laos.
Wow.
And I feel like there is a bridge between Lao girls from Laos, or Lao people from Laos and Lao Americans, right? Because there is that bullying that goes on to where if you're Lao American, you're not Lao enough, or if I'm Lao, I'm not American.
Sure,
I'm a fob, and then you're not Lao enough, and then how do we come together and build that conversation and be like, it's okay, let's discover new things together. So I just want to go explore with my friend, her name is Tip, and just do that, and then have that representation to where when you guys watch it, you're gonna be like, damn, I fucks with this bitch for real.
Yep.
But that's a passion project that I have, because for me, a girl being from Laos and then being acquainted, being here for 15 years, I'm Lao American too. I can be in both. You guys make me belong in both. My childhood friends make me belong. You guys make me belong. Do you guys know how that feels? Either or. You guys don't. And I want to share that feeling with you guys. And that's how... The way I'm going to do that is through representation and showing. And
you're bridging that gap.
I am bridging that gap.
With food.
Because she's a perfect
food.
Hey, that's like a universal language.
Why stop in Laos provinces and instead do the whole Southeast Asian tour?
Because I want to go to Cambodia with you,
So, Sabai.
You want to? If I get season 2, will you be my guest to go?
Yeah.
Will you take me?
I would.
No, seriously, because I think that is the project that I want to create, right? Maybe something will happen, maybe it won't. But if I don't try, I'll never know. But the connection is with food. The connection, you think that, this is a signature dish of Siang Kuang, of Luang Prabang.
Of Pakse.
Of Pakse.
Yes.
But you don't know that
Pakse
because yes, Pakse, what's up, Pakse?
What's up, Pakse? Lucky
See,
folk down south. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. But I can showcase what the signature dish is there, but really when I show my surroundings, the environment, you get to see where you are from, where you belong, where your ancestors are from. And through that representation, the storytelling is naturally beautiful, and you're like, damn, this bitch really went to my home and was like, what's up?
Yeah, and then when I say bridging the gap, you are sharing the experience from the hometown. You are sharing the food, you're sharing the culture, but also people born here. Kon Lao.
Yes.
Second, third generation that were born here.
Yes.
How can they see their culture from your lens, right? Those are important, very, very important.
From our standpoint, right? We look at it when we go to Laos and Thailand and stuff. They see us as outsiders,
right?
Yes.
They pick us apart, man.
Yeah, they pick us apart. We could dress like them. We could try to sound in and try to blend in. But they say it's the way you smell, it's the way you talk, it's the way you present yourself,
and the way you walk.
And it's body language, everything.
Like, you walk much taller when you're over there. And they charge you a little bit more for that.
Hell no, bro.
No, seriously.
They do.
No, seriously. I can tell you from the truth because my dad, even me growing up in Laos, my dad always told me always make eye contact with people. It's respectful. And my dad always taught me that. But Lao women don't do that. We're supposed to look down and be like, doi, you know? And I'll be at the temple, I'm like, Sabaidi, what's up?
She's not from here. She's not from here.
But I grew up in Laos, but my dad just taught me different. So I already know that it's you're not enough of this, you're not enough of that. And I'm like, dang, sometimes I feel like I'm Drake, I'm not black, I'm not Jewish, But it's kind of like, how do I bridge that gap and be it's okay and we can talk about it? And then when, we experience something right in the countryside together and be like, hey, I feel this way. How do you feel? And you can tell me without us having to be embarrassed or us to feel like we're not enough. Like, oh, it's okay. You felt that way. I felt this way. But hey, we're here together.
Understanding.
Yeah,
Understanding
exactly.
Right,
and I think with that, I think a lot of Lao Americans, you know, first, second, third generation will want to go home because the perception of Laos is like either countryside and cows and buffaloes or not. Like Laos is very developed. Laos, you know, like, and I don't say, oh my God, super duper developed, but like Laos, like, you know, we have great things. We have nice things. And I feel like we should share that instead of being closed-minded to our own people.
Yeah, to our own people.
To our own people of like, like that's crazy. You know?
Man,
you know, growing up here, like a lot of us here, we didn't want to be Laos back then.
Well,
I don't know about you guys.
That's the most honest.
But listen. What I'm saying is, when we were here, right, we were discriminated against. They're like, oh, you're Laos. You're eating. What are you eating? You're eating cats. You know? So now we're like, oh shit, I want to fit in, right? I want to fit in. I want to be like, you know what? I want to eat fucking ham and cheese too. So you go home and then you're like, oh, mom, dad, I don't want to eat this no more. So then, you know, we grow up trying to adapt, right? And we're like, oh man, my friend's gonna make fun of me, right? If I eat this or this and that. So now you see it kind of do a 360 come around, and now they're accepting that shit. Like, you know what? I do eat padak. I do eat this shit.
Of course, and we see like they're more proud, right?
Yeah, they're more proud
now. But you think about like the psychology of how we grow up. When we grow up, we want everybody's like we want to fit in, so nobody, our friends don't see that. Like we have some bomb ass food, and they were like, oh, can I take Lunchables to school? Who the fuck wants to eat Lunchables? Are we stupid?
When I was in second grade, I do.
For real. No, but seriously, right? But then it's like you have to be the same. You have to da. But then when we go to job interviews, what makes you different? What makes you stand out? And it's like so crazy. Like you control me to be the same, and then you ask me to be different. That's why for me on TikTok, I tell the same story, and I'm like, bitch, be weird now. Be weird. Be different now. So
but
you don't have to work so
they
hard.
Get confused, right? Like the kids when they grow up, they get so confused in their identity, right? You know, and so they're like, man, who does the world want me to be? And how you were talking about self-love, right? Like, fucking be yourself. Who gives a fuck about what the world believes or see you? You know, just be you, and then the world will accept you.
Exactly.
You know? So find your tribe, right?
Find your tribe, man. Find your tribe. Sometimes there's a couple people. Sometimes there's like one person. Sometimes, but like find somebody that you can trust and be authentically yourself. And if they accept you, then the whole world can. You know, and it's just like, the world is scary, and we all want to be loved, but. Like, if you don't love yourself, who the fuck will?
Yeah. So if you go to Laos, definitely I want to roll with you because I haven't been back since I've been to the States.
Are you jealous because she invited me to Cambodia?
Yeah. I want to go to Laos.
I'm gonna be there all of January, but I'm gonna be there most of December, January. That's so amazing. Pull up, bruh.
For the Laos folks out there, be prepared. A's coming in town.
Put some respect on my name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a question.
Yeah, right after you cut me off.
I got you, bro. Shut up, Lucky. I'm gonna turn off his mic right now.
Turn off my mic, Sam.
So you finish your juice?
Huh? Almost.
He needed almost.
But yeah, so man, I already forgot my question. But see, it's a lot harder to start up a conversation, to ask these questions when you're in the middle of a conversation, right? So my biggest concern for you.
That's so funny.
What the hell?
Because you said your biggest concern. What the fuck?
What's your concern?
Huh? My biggest concern for you is presenting these foods, right? Because you're gonna go to Laos, right? And everyone that hasn't been to a third world country, right? When they go and travel, they're going to try all these different foods. And what they don't know is you have to have that type of stomach, right? Because what happened to me was I went to Cambodia. Man, I end up having Melina. If you don't know what Melina is, it's just fucking...
Is that girl from Mortal Kombat?
No. Oh, that shitting shit?
Yes. Yeah, the black. Right? Yeah, I was super sick from it. So if you're gonna go to a different country, eat at certain places, right? Because I tried street food. Yeah. It was delicious. It was awesome. I ate street food every day until I got onto the plane. Yeah. Right? And when I got to Taiwan, I started feeling.
Get to your question.
I started sweating. I didn't want to. What should we call it? Right? Because you got to be...
Sam, I have
Go
ideas.
straight to that.
Sam, I have ideas. I shit anywhere and everywhere. I probably shit here 3 times. You didn't even know because I'm a ninja about it.
That was Sam's concern. That was Sam's concern right there.
That is my concern.
So my concern is if you soft, just say that.
Damn. Yes,
you
I
got
am.
a weak stomach.
I do have a weak stomach. I really do. I really do.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like I go, like, you know, I love going to Mexico. I went to Mexico City. I ate like all the street tacos in Mexico City. I said everything cool, everything fine, bro. I flew home 3 business days later. I shit in water for 7 days.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But what's the price you pay though?
Yeah.
You want to be a basic bitch?
experience.
You want to be a basic bitch?
It's about experience.
And shit, like, you know, little pebbles, little goat
Hell no.
pebbles.
I
you wanna be a gangster and
almost
shit
went to a
water.
fucking hospital. I don't know if I want to be that type of gangster.
So I got one for you though. Now that you know you're a busy girl, right?
Shit in water and shit
How do you
in blood is 2
unwind?
different things.
Fuck up, Sam. You know you're a busy girl, right?
Okay.
You do all kinds of shit. How do you unwind? What do you do?
How do I unwind? Pull it up, Lucky. How do I unwind? Well, the way that Lucky is gonna pull up his drink for me.
Oh, that's how
right
you
here.
unwind. I got you.
No, I mean, in a more serious note, I love like hiking. I love going on walks. And I just love like walking in silence. Like I never like, you know, listen to music or anything. I just walk and I'm in my mind thinking. Usually I'm thinking what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life next, which I really don't know all the time, you know. And then I'm just like, you know. But then like I go and then like I live in beautiful San Diego, so I just go and like try to really concentrate, you know, like looking at.
You said you hike by yourself?
Fuck yeah.
You take a sword or a fucking gun or something?
Yeah,
with you?
I have a taser.
And you have a dog too? No? No dogs?
Hey, are you single, eh?
Huh?
Are you single?
I got hoes.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. All the guys, sorry, I didn't mean to burst your bubble, man. All right?
Yeah.
You better sign up. Take one of those ticket numbers.
Yeah, you better get a ticket number.
Like the butcher shop. Cause
Yeah, you know, you gotta go and you
pussy
pull the
is
number.
meaty.
Y'all better be prepared.
Drunk now.
Oh shit.
Hey, is there a line outside your house?
We got line outside the podcast. You know what I mean? All these guys are shivering right now, shivering. Yeah.
So you hike by yourself? Like,
Oh, there's beautiful
long
trails.
hikes?
No.
Beautiful trails
Or
in
just
San
like short
Diego.
hikes?
Beautiful trails in San Diego, right? Man,
Yeah.
how do you like living there? The weather is amazing, right?
Weather is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah,
You know, but I
yeah.
feel like I could just live anywhere. But living somewhere that is beautiful is a plus because I do live a stressful life, and it's stressful because I make it stressful. You know, it can be peaceful, but every day, I don't know. I feel like we're all Southeast Asian here, and it's kind of like a lot of, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, we want to be ourselves, but we have our parents' expectations. We have people that we love expectations. You know, we want to impress our people, and then like just prove to everybody that we're not bums and stuff. And it's really toxic, you know. Like we don't have to do that. Like we really need to, like I say, like therapy is important. Like we need to just accept each other and be like, appreciate, like, hey, I see you working hard. Like I'm grateful for you. Like we need kind words like that, which I feel like we're starting to do, but it's still very difficult.
Yeah.
You know. But you know that hustle is what drives us. Like you know, like I feel like this session of we're all just like very like motivating and, you know, inspiring people that it's kind of like, what are your ideas? What do you know? And we feed off ideas. And these are the conversations that I love. You know, even prior to this, I was eating in like his kitchen and we were just talking about like, you know, just funny shit and like no judgment and just being goofy together, like Yokan and all that stuff. And it's really cool. It's like really cool because
authentic.
It's authentic. Yeah. And it's like, you know, and if I can say, man, I ain't shit, like I wasn't shit last week, like I can say that and you guys would think that I was straight ass, you know, like at least the bitch trying this week.
I think what it is it's accepting one another for
it
their
is.
quirks and all, right? For all
the flaws.
for all their
flaws
shadow
too,
and their light side, right?
Yes.
Accepting all of them.
Exactly, because there is a dark side to me too. There, you know, there is, and it's like, I love that you experience like the good energy, and you said that because I really do try to portray that, and I really do like my intention. Even like when I walk into someone's house and stuff, I like say something, you know. Because my mom always taught me like, you know, I come in good, like you know what I mean, like I come in good. I want people to feel love. I want people to feel my energy and like be connected with me. Like I don't want, you know, and I knew that we're gonna do an hour-long podcast. I'm like, how shitty would it be if we weren't connected at all? And it was like, and and what are your hobbies? I'm like, fucking,
oh my God, what is your favorite color?
Good points. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, but man, that's why when I meet people, I don't say, "How are you today?" I'm like, "Hey, what
What's good?
What made you like excited today?
Yes.
You know, what made you happy today? How are you feeling today? Like shit like that."
But,
to where it's like, "Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you." And you? Fuck the bullshit. You know, that's not genuine.
That's that fake talk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like when someone asks you, "How are you doing?" "Oh yeah, I'm good." And
no,
then
tell me the real you.
Yeah.
Tell me the real you, man.
Exactly.
Sometimes what I do is, man, I'm fucked up today, you know, and then just to see their reaction.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because everyone's so robotic, right? Everyone just go and they're on their routine and they don't know left and right. And then you just, well, for me, you know, I like to just throw people out of their sync, you know, and then see how they react.
I know some people, like, honestly, even me, like, recently online, I started sharing, you know, like, this summer, I've been, mental health-wise, like, I haven't been all there. And then people are like, how are you, like, not happy, you know, like, you know, you were on the show, and people think that, oh, my God, like, that's all these good things. And I will always say, like, 2022 was the best and worst year of my life because mental health wise, like I wasn't okay. I felt the sadness and then people are like, how dare you feel this sadness?
You are going through a spiritual awakening.
Yeah. But then like I started sharing on social media and I'm like, hey guys, like I'm, you know, I don't feel happy today, but I hope, you know, that I can share that because I'm always the happy friend. And I realized that when I'm the happy friend, no one ask how the happy friend is, you know, and you've been going through shit, you know, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm not suicidal, I'm too cute to die, you know, but like, shit, like, fuck, like, you know, like, I'll cry, I can't get out of bed.
You are a normal human being.
Exactly.
To do that, right?
But when I started sharing that, when I started sharing that, so many people were like, thank you, I've been feeling the same. Right. I hope you feel better. And the connection is more authentic. Right. Authentic. And it's more accepting. It's because real. No one was laughing at me like, oh my God, look at that weak ass bitch. None of my sisters said that. Right. You know, nobody. They were like, I'm thinking of you, blah, blah, blah. Like that.
A is always energetic. Yeah. But hey, look, there's time when she actually cries. Right? Yeah. There's actually a time where she's emotional. It's okay to express that. No, that's awesome.
No, truly. Good friends are very...
Have you ever felt like, you know, when you're in a crowd, right? Because sometimes, most of us, like, when we're in a crowd, we're at a party, because, you know, you're always at events and stuff like that. Do you get into a space in your head sometime where you're like, fuck, man, like...
I don't want to be
I'm
here.
fucking alone here.
Yeah. I'm so
like,
lonely.
You know, I'm so lonely here, right? So I'm like, damn, but even though people is around me, like... damn, man, I can't wait for this shit to be over and then go home and just kind of crawl up in my own bed and sleep. You know what I mean? Like, you get drained. Do you feel that way sometimes?
Sometimes I feel drained. But the thing is, for me, like, you know, I live, like, near downtown San Diego. So sometimes when I want to go and release my energy, I would say psychotically, like, a loner in my own way. Because I will go to the club by myself, bro. I'll go to the club and I'll go...
Turn up.
Yeah. And I'll dance, release that energy, and go home. Or I'll be around people, or like, you know, and then I just hate that fake shit, you know, that hi, that I'm like, this is so fucking fake. I can't wait. And I want to go home, sniff my pillow.
Energy.
Yeah, I want to go home, sniff my pillow, and I want to preserve it. Like, seriously, like... I was excited to release my energy when I came here today. Like I was excited to do that, you know, and I even preserved it like in the car. And
even though you didn't know us, even though you didn't know, like, what am I walking into?
She made eye contact and she just opened the door.
She knew. Yeah. Oh, I feel welcome here. I'm a fucking welcome.
They're like, let's ring the doorbell. I'm like, bitch, let's fuck around and find out, bitch. Let's fuck around and find out. Yeah. I opened it was unlocked. I said, what's good? Yeah. You know? Yeah. But yes, you know, like Toby said, like, preserving energy is very important. I don't give my energy to everybody, and you know, when I do, like, it seems like it's limitless, but there's a time when I'm like, yo,
when you do, it's
give me something back. Like, fuck, you know, I'm giving everything, right?
Yeah, but I'm getting energy from you guys too, though. So it's good. It's good to share it.
Yeah.
But when you're always the giver, it's very draining. You know.
Yeah. Totally.
Exactly. Because if you guys weren't sharing your energy, I would be dead by now. But I'm still bouncing around.
Yeah, you would have been like, get lucky, pour another one. Pour another one. I'm gonna drink to death.
Carrying this shit here. What the fuck?
I'm gonna drink to death. Yeah.
For real.
Okay, this is a different side of you that, you know, we don't really see. Yeah. You know, like from your TikTok stuff. You know, honestly, I never heard of you until like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
That's good. Honestly, you know, I love that though. But I really love that. I love that when people, you know, just find out who I am or have no idea who I am. Right. I think that it's more exciting because you don't have a perception of me. You're just like, okay, what the fuck is this bitch gonna do next? Yeah.
You know? If he said 2 weeks, I had 1 week. One week. I was like,
It was when they told us, right?
yeah. I was like, oh, then I
Then, like, what? What's she doing?
I'm gonna look her up.
Yeah, actually, our other guy, Charles, who is actually sponsoring this session, he shared with us, like, as we're talking about guests, right? As we started this podcast, he's like, dude, we should bring Ae. And he's not here. And we told him on the group chat, like, Charles, do you want us to Zoom you, man, so you could ask her questions? Like, man, I'm just happy that she's able to join the podcast, you know what I mean? And that was something so cool. And he mentioned you at that time, and I already kind of knew you. I was like, yeah, we should bring her here.
We didn't know. We're like, who that?
Yeah.
I guess. We're like,
I
okay,
love
I
that,
guess.
dude. I love that, though.
I'm a social media imbecile, so I don't know anything.
Sam just created his Instagram. Just created Instagram.
Christy created my Instagram.
Christy.
She's my manager. She's the owner of the Instagram. Yeah. So whatever's being posted on my Instagram, it's not me.
Yeah.
I got you, though.
Toby, you want
Yeah.
Questions?
to? No, you want to close it out?
Don't ask me.
So in a zombie attack, which 3 person would you take on your team?
Zombie attack?
Yeah, if you're in a zombie apocalypse,
Okay.
who would you have on your
Better
team?
question. Who would you kick out? Who would you save?
And you had 3 people?
Yeah, you got 3 people.
3 people.
3 people, anybody in the world?
Anybody
In the world. This one.
I would want the Aussie guy, Steve Irwin,
Steve Irwin.
the animal dude.
He
But he
did.
did.
What? He's not zombie.
He's a zombie.
No,
He's a
she's
zombie.
right. No, she's right. She's right.
Steve
She's
Irwin?
right. Yeah, Steve Irwin.
Okay.
All right, that's one.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, he knows how to cook. That's why.
That's my bae.
Yeah.
And
I'm waiting
What about
for
that guy from Walking Dead? What's his name?
Rick.
Yeah, Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes, right?
Rick.
No.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
But no, I need a female though because if I'm the only male, like, I gotta fuck off the amount of time. Fuck that.
God damn, I'll be tired.
For real.
That's some fresh meat. That's some fresh meat, man.
No, I want Michonne.
She's good.
Yeah.
She badass.
Damn. Are you guys gonna answer that too or no?
What?
No.
Me?
He's like no.
No, I'm not a guest. He's a guest.
I'm not a guest. I'm just interviewing, you know?
Yeah. So, we're so excited to have you in town. I know that you came for an event. For some of the viewers are seeing this video afterwards. Ae is here to really support, the community, the culture, Aebaybayy Fest, and she will be making an
appearance.
There you go, Sam. An appearance
the Club
at
One.
Club One Casino. And she will be taking pictures and sharing a little bit about herself at Club One. So if you are not doing anything, I know you've seen this video later, but please add her on TikTok, add her on the social media. I think she can inspire so many, and some of you guys that are viewing and women are viewing this. It's definitely about spreading the culture and awareness, and this is a beautiful thing for our Fresno community. We're excited to have her here.
Before we wrap this up,
Gotta give her the mic.
What one thing would you want to say to the audience?
Yes.
What kind of advice would you give to somebody listening to you right now that's like, you know what? I want to open a business like you. I want to go on social media and do this, TikTok thing, So what would you say to them?
Yeah.
I would say if you never ask, the answer is always no.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
Yeah, so
That's
whatever
genuine.
you ask yourself, whatever you ask people, whatever you ask what you deserve, like, you have to believe it first before that, and don't be hesitant about anything. Whether it be your passion, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want a corporate career, like, know your worth and add tax.
Yeah.
And add a lot more to that.
Yes.
And it's that fear, that fear of unworthiness. That's what stops us. And like, oh, I can't do it. I can't be it. Like, and what I really did, I just did it, like, truly. Like,
dance like nobody's watching.
Yes. If you saw the way I danced, you would know that I really think that nobody watching me,
Yeah.
But like, if you never ask, the answer is always no. Like, you will never have anything more deserving than what you think you deserve yourself. So just do it, baby.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking do it. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I always think like it's already rock bottom now.
Right.
It can only get up from here.
The only way it goes up.
Go up.
Right.
Yes.
To our audience, like Ae say, just do it. This segment was sponsored by Charles Realtor. So please give him a shout out, like him on Instagram. He's really sponsored this session.
Yeah. Thank you, Charles, so much. I want to say thank you, Charles.
Yes.
I hope we meet, and I hope you get to interview me one-on-one soon.
Yeah.
Thank you for your hospitality.
And Charles, he's a realtor here locally in Fresno. He also has a few Airbnbs. Grateful for him to host Ae as well, and also sponsor this video. For the viewers, if you have any questions, comments, anything, we definitely would love to hear from you guys as well. Please like, subscribe, and add to Ae as well. And also, add are now in session, okay? We love to hear from you guys as well. And thank you so much for tuning in to the
Now in Session.